It's embedded in my memory in high definition. Everything is so real. It's like an Xbox game. You're falling out of the sky. You're going through all this shrubbery. The trees are hitting the windscreen. You're descending faster. The trees are getting thicker and harder. Then we hit the ground. An merciful bang. On the 9th of July 2005, it was my friend Mark Riley's birthday. So myself and my other friend Damien Bergen, the three of us hired a helicopter. We were excited about doing it, and nice thing to do to celebrate Mark's birthday. So we decided to go back down to Galway. We rang a pilot that we knew in Galway to see what the weather was like, and he said just like Waterford, it was a nice sunny day. So we took up on the helicopter and off we went back to Galway. We're pretty low, but we're flying very fast. We're flying 125 kilometers an hour, which is more than the speed you can actually go on a motorway in Ireland here. So we're going very fast, and initially there was a little bit of cloud, and then 3 or 4 seconds later it got thicker. 3 or 4 seconds later again, it's thicker again. And I suppose it's fair to say we're not in a car, so we can't press a brake and suddenly stop. You cannot see anything. We didn't know what's up or down, left or right. You're kind of blind, paralyzed, hopeless, anxious, scared. We went like that again. I think from the moment we first initially hit the low cloud, the small bit of cloud, to when it actually got very, very thick that we couldn't see, you're looking probably 20, 25 seconds. So Damien obviously went to turn around to fly back out again. And as he turned, we turned sharply to the right. I can remember hearing a bang. I now know that we hit a tree, the rotor came off, and now we're descending very fast into dense forest, and the momentum never stopped. So we're falling, we hit the ground, the next thing we're sliding through the forest. Then we hit a tree that was embedded in the bed very thickly, and the helicopter basically disintegrated. I can remember, it's like a force field. I now know it's shock that starts at your toes and comes up through your body. When it came to my back, when it hit my back, it shattered a vertebrae. I was thrown forward. I hopped my head off the side panel of the helicopter, and I'm knocked unconscious. I can remember coming through, and I was roaring with pain. Damien was roaring with pain, and I distinctly remember Mark was eerily quiet in the back of the helicopter, and I had a sense that a strong possibility that he's dead, and if he's not dead, he's very badly injured. Damien is the real hero here. He was very badly injured, was actually probably dying. He passed away 4 hours later in hospital, but he summoned the courage to actually get the phones, ring the emergency services, figure out more or less where we are, and without his heroic efforts, we would not have been found. I asked the nurse that could I be by myself and not to let anybody into the room. And I was by myself. I can remember trying to scream, but just the words would not come out. And I was screaming and screaming. I was distraught. My friends were gone. I didn't know if I was going to walk. Obviously my livelihood was gone. My future was gone. In the space of 30 seconds, everything I knew in life was wiped out. I'd fallen, not just out of the sky, but probably as low as I think anybody could ever fall. And after, I now know it was hours, but I really no sense of time. A funny kind of calmness comes over you, and I now believe it's your disaster personality comes out, your survival personality. It's fight or flight. If I was going to get overwhelmed by everything at that stage, what kind of recovery was I going to make? I reflected, I realised that I had no hand or part to play in the accident. I couldn't have changed what happened. It was by no way anyway my fault. And I made my mind up there and then that I'm going to make a go of this. I'm going to recover. That I owe not just to myself, but I owe it to my two friends to make the recovery that they would have wanted for me and I would have wanted for them.